Sooner Scoop HD.
Defensive line, what do you guys want to really kind of show off during this game against Florida State?
We just want to put together a complete game. Stop the run, rush the passer, just create as much havoc as we can. Just basically show them that, that we still are who we are, and that, we're not worried about who left or who's here. No disrespect to nobody that left, because those are my brothers. But, people that were here, that we can still get the job done with or without them.
What's it been like with the development of Grayson?
Grayson, he coming along real strong. I kind of feel bad for him because, he started off as a D tackle during the season, but we kind of had a lot of injuries to end, so we needed him to play in for, I want to say, about 3 to 4 games. So that kind of like stunning his development, just learning the playbook and the D tackle side. So, but I think since he's came back, that he's been impactful. Coming in when he's needed on third down and coming in, just to have a fresh set of young legs to go run the defense and make plays. So I feel like he's coming along, and he's gonna be great for the future of this game and the future of OU.
You thought at all about 2023 yet?
Obviously, I'm human, so it crossed my mind. I'm not going to be naive and say it didn't, but I've just been trying to focus on this game and trying to be there for my teammates for the last game. It's the last game for quite a handful of our seniors, so I just want to make sure they go out with a bang, make sure they go out, on top, So I just try to focus on this game, and whenever 2023 comes around or whatever happens, and I'll be prepared.
How would you say your season went this year? I know you had the injury, of course, but how do you think you played as it overall this year?
I feel like I was impactful. I feel like that whenever my number was called in a big moment, I was there for my team. I feel like, certain things went certain ways, and that's where it kind of, looked like a on and off kind of deal where people say that, the D-line's not consistent and, D-line's not this and that, but that's more to say for the defense, and the defense never really called for us to be that kind of guy. But whenever our names was called, we were definitely making an impact on the field. We led the nation in TFLs. I know it's not sacks, but we led the nation what y'all want us to do. So I just feel like I did what I would need to do when the team needed it the most. So I feel like if I build off that, and whatever happens in the future, maybe if I do or don't come back, that it'll be a good start.
Joking about your right arm, but can you sort of take us through what this process has been like for you?
Okay, so I'm gonna take y'all through the when it happened. So when it happened during the Iowa State game, I hit my head. So the trainers, they came up to me and they were saying that, we were trying to get your head, trying to focus on your head. And I was like, my head is good. I was like, y'all really need to look at my thumb, because my thumb didn't look unusually big. And then they just kept looking at my head. I'm like, my head is okay. Y'all really y'all really need to look at my thumb. I promise you my head is okay. And so then we finally took the glove off, and then we just saw a big bone sticking out the side of my hand, and then everybody, I was really calm about it. Everybody else was really panicking, but I was really calm. And then we just went back into the locker room and took x-rays and all that. And then I had put out a tweet that everybody started getting on me. They thought I was really tripping because I said I saw my bone, but I really thought it was cool that I saw my bone. And I'm like, it was because the bone wasn't fractured, it was just dislocated. So they just popped it back in the locker room and sewed it up. But I thought it was cool that I saw I can really walk around and say that I saw the inside of my hand. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was cool. No lies told.
And now, is it back to normal? I mean, just
Yeah,
You finally
yeah.
feeling 100% with it
Yeah,
now?
yeah, I'm finally back. Got both my hands. I'll have both my hands for the bowl game, so I'm prepared. I got a little protection under here,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm good. I'm good to go for
How
the bowl
difficult
game.
was it to play with that during the last second half of the season? Just knowing what it was about.
It wasn't that hard because I played with a cast in high school because I broke my wrist, and so it was really just getting back to used to that first game. The Baylor game was probably the hardest, just because it was the first game using it. Didn't know still had to work out the kinks. You know, I kind of used it in practice, but they were trying to they were really keeping me safe. So when I really went out there for the Baylor game, it was really my first real time like actually using it in a real game. So when I went out there, you know, it kind of went the way it went, but really from the next game on, I was really like used to it, and I was able back to play being my normal self.
Did you take any really hard shots, deflection, anything off it during the second half of the season?
Nah.
Okay,
I had a cast under it, so they were very protected, very protected. They was made sure that nothing else was going to be happening. So we all good.
Sooners Scoop HD.